This part is our initiative to get to know you more. And I'm sure your supporters would want to hear or know about you better. So we will get started with our first question. So I'm sure you've been asked this so many times. But how did you get into golfing?
My dad was playing golf, and he introduces me to golf. That's how I started.
Okay. So since your dad was the one who got you into golf, I'm assuming he was the one who taught you golf also?
Yes. He was my first coach when I started playing golf.
Did you like the sport right away? Did you fall in love with it and you wanted to play?
At first, I was like, what is this game? I can't hit the ball. I actually started with my siblings. My sister and my brother were so good at it, but I was not good. And there was so many questions in my head, like why I can't hit the ball as good as my sister and my brother did. And that was the main reason I got interested in golf.
And it was your dad who encouraged you to keep practicing? I'm sure a lot of hours practicing for you every day.
Yes. As I started golf, I played golf every day. I did a homeschool since I was grade 3 until I graduated high school. So I've been in the golf course almost every day. But I got to spend with some of my friends. I got to know a lot of people. And because I didn't go to school much, I only went to school two or three times a week. So I didn't have any friends in school. So most of my friends are on the golf course, which I really had fun. So I was practicing, but at the same time, I was having a good time.
Did you have to sacrifice your social life in exchange for golf practice if you were in that situation of homeschool?
Like I said earlier, even though I didn't have friends in school, I still had a lot of friends inside golf course. Even though we weren't in the same age, even though they were a bit older than me, I think I still had that social interact with people. And I think that helped me to be, I think, a little bit more mature than my age back then. And I really had fun. So I wouldn't really change that, to go to school and make some friends. I think I had a great time, being a homeschool and having a lot of friends inside golfers.
Will you go back to Japan? So mainly play there in the future?
Yes.
Because Japanese fans are missing your play in Japan.
Yes. There's a Toto event at the end of this year, but I might go back to Japan and play some, but we're not sure yet because of the schedule and all. But I want to go back and play for sure. I miss Japan too, so.
Thank you.
Do you have plans to come home this year?
Yes, hopefully po December after off-season po sana. Opo.
What part of the game are you working on now? That's
everything po. Yes, I have to work on everything. It's not that good, so. But I think now driving po, kasi I think driving is one of the most important part of my game, and lately it's not just as good as what I'm expecting, so I'll probably focus on that this week po.
Throughout the years that you've been playing golf, do you have a certain tournament, or which is your most memorable golf tournament and why?
I'll probably say team events. The one that we had in Qatar, also Asian Games. I think that's one of the most memorable that has happened to me. Yes, because you're there with the team. So the first one is in Qatar. It was Asia Pacific versus Europe. I got to spend time with people that is from other countries, but we're still in the same team. And those team events, I think you learn a lot because you get to know people, you get to know different kind of golf. And yeah, I think Qatar and Asian Games in Indonesia was one of the best tournaments that I've ever played in.
Wow.
And also US Open, that's been my favorite tournament. But
I'm sure. I think it deserves a place to be your most memorable golf tournament.
Oh yes, it is. But I was looking
for that one.
Way too back.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was looking way back. Forgot about US Open. Yeah.
Wow.
One of the best. Yes.
What for you, Yuka? And you've played so many tournaments. Do you have certain pre-game or pre-tournament rituals that you do?
What do I do? I listen to music.
Oh, okay. What kind of music
every
do you
day? Any music. I love music. So yes, I listen every day before I start, from warming up till I tee off.
Okay, cool. And do you listen to music even while you're on the range, or it's just free? Oh, okay. Wow, interesting. How would you describe your journey as a golfer so far?
Fun, but challenging.
For you, what advice can you give to aspiring female golfers?
I think what's good about golf is, selfishly, you most of the time you only think about yourself. You have to focus on yourself because you have to practice alone. When you're on the course, you have to think. You can't have any advice from any other competitor. You have to decide on your own. I think that's what helped me in my life too. So I guess trying to have your own decision, and try not to think about what everyone else would think about you. Just be confident about yourself, and just play good golf and have fun.